All right, let's see what we got over here. No, it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Just kidding. I will tell you this though. A lot of you wouldn't know this. Maybe one of you. Maybe nobody knows this. But you know how I got started in the record business? Lionel Richie. The first job I ever had when I was 18 years old I was Lionel Richie's backup singer in the studio. And I sang on a bunch of Lionel's hits. He was like my guardian angel. He still is. He's the greatest guy. He's like the sweetest, most kind, generous, wonderful guy. And I sang on a bunch of his songs long before I had a record deal. And so next time you guys are in your car or at the CVS, or whatever, and you hear Lionel go, all night long, all night, that's me. All night long, all night, that's me. I am counting on you, my friends, from this day forward. Every time you hear that song and you're with someone, I want you to turn to them and go, you know, that's Richard Marx singing that.
I will.
Now, speaking of legends, I want to do another song from the new album for you right now. And I can't believe I still can't believe I get to say this sentence out loud. I wrote this next song with the legendary Mr. Burt Barcharach. There we are. Oh, that's at our house. Okay, so that's my house. Burt came over and we did a little filming for this for the new album. And okay, so you can imagine, for me as a songwriter, bucket list. Like I dreamed my whole life of someday getting a chance to write a song with Burt Barcharach. I finally made it happen about a year before the pandemic, and I had to send out a lot of emails and call people, and I tried to find somebody in his camp, and finally one of his people responded to me. His manager, a lovely woman named Sue Main, and she said, hey Richard, you know, I got the email and I talked to Bertie, he would love to write a song with you. We're just not sure when because he's currently on a 37-date tour of Europe. And then when he gets back from that, he's going right to New York because he's written a new Broadway show that they're rehearsing. And then after that, he's going to do another album with Elvis Costello. And this is when Burt Barcharach was 91 years old. He just turned 94 a couple months ago. Talk about a badass. But I had to wait quite a while, and I finally got the call. How about next Thursday at Burt's house to write a song? Okay. Now here's the other thing. As excited as I was, I had forgotten something very important. Burt Barcharach writes music to an existing set of lyrics. I've never written a song that way. I write music first, and then I write lyrics to the music. So in this case, the only way this is going to happen is if I wrote lyrics without music from scratch, and I almost shit myself with fear. But I didn't want to blow the opportunity, but I was so, you know, you do something a certain way your whole career. It's like it was really scary. But then I just thought about it. I went into this quiet room in my house, and I ended up writing this poem about my wife, Daisy. Yeah, she's amazing. And, you know, in my case with Daisy, as grateful as we are that we found each other later in our lives. And so one of the components to that is that we don't have as much time as we would love to have. And I thought that that was an interesting idea for a lyric. So I wrote this thing out, sent it over to Burt, and went to his house that Thursday. He opened the door. I swear, he didn't even say hello to me. He just said, "Come to the piano." He had already written the music. And he sat down and played me this music that he wrote. And it's just, I can't wait to play it for you. I hope you love it as much as I do. I'm so proud to be a part of this song. This is called Always.
This is his favorite. His wife's favorite.
I wonder if I ever passed you in a crowded room somewhere. I'm sure I would have noticed if I'd seen you standing there. 'Cause I've been searching for you long before I ever saw your face. And this love I found with you is the love I wish I knew always. I'm sure somehow I must have held you in a lifetime once before. I'm sure I must have kissed you 100,000,000 times or more. But I'll spend every minute for the rest of all my days doing everything I can to give you everything I am always. I gave up believing long ago something sweet as this ever could exist. But now it's all I know. I only hope that our tomorrows outnumber all our yesterdays. Let's stop the years from racing, 'cause we've only got today. And I've been searching for you long before I ever saw your face. And this love I found with you is the love I'll hold on to always.